Kaskazini mashariki mwa Kenya, mji huu wa Wajir una joto jingi, hali ambayo imefanya wenyeji kutumia maji ya chupa kwa wingi. Ukosefu wa maji safi ya kunywa pia huchangia matumizi hayo. Viungani mwa mji, tulivutiwa na ukuta huu uliojengwa kwa chupa za plastiki. Hata hivyo, hapa hatukufanikiwa kumpata aliyeujenga. Tulimpata jijini Nairobi. Farhia Salat, mwenye umri wa miaka 30, mzaliwa wa Wajir, ndiye mjenzi. Salat anatuarifu kuwa mapenzi yake kwa mazingira safi yalimsababisha abuni njia hii ya kuhifadhi mazingira.
During the lockdown, I sat and thought, what can I do to help with this situation? So I thought, well, we can't go to Nairobi, we can't go to school. Why don't I get my family together and we collect these plastic bottles and build a perimeter wall with it. And in Wajir, there is no recycling plant. The waste management is almost non-existent. It's people coming together and just throwing trash everywhere. So we thought the best way is let's first collect all the plastic bottles. We literally just took like sacks and we went around the neighborhood to collect the bottles. So we would go in the evenings when the sun is not too hot, we would collect bottles, me and my brothers and my sister, including my mom. The amount of bottles I needed was not like, it would have taken me a while because we were just using sacks, and a sack can carry about 30 bottles at once. So when I told my dad about it, my father was like, I will come and help you. He has a Land Cruiser that we could pack 1,500 plastic bottles at one go. So in the morning, we'd wake up early in the morning, we'd identify a place that we think that they have like lots of plastic bottles, and we'd wake up early and go there, and we'd go collect and just dump them in the car. Collect, dump them at the back. It has like a wide space, so we'd do. And when we get home, we would count each bottle that comes out of that vehicle. And you know, in Wajir where people live, everyone knows everyone. So we'd tell them, could you stop your daughter? She looks crazy. And I remember when one person said, no one is going to marry you, like if you walk around carrying plastic bottles. But I knew what I was doing, and I had the support of my parents. They did that with me and my brothers. The wall is about 200 feet that I wanted to do, and I estimated about 7 feet tall. So what I did is I measured the plastic bottles, like how many bottles make a feet. So we took like 3 bottles would make a feet, so we knew the feet would make a certain bottle and how high we wanted it to go. So we estimated it about to be 12,000 plastic bottles. I had like a central place that I was placing, and if you had walked into our home, you'd think it's like a recycling plant because the bottles had piled all the way to the wall. I think I did that for about 2-3 weeks. Everything together, we collected everything together, and then after that, now the other challenge was to find someone who knows how to build. So I found one person who had that knowledge of making like a house or a fence with that. On the site, we had to compact them with sand. And you have to compact it heavy, like you make sure there is no space. So like a completely compacted bottle is about 3 kilos. So once you compact it with sand, like the strength it like magnifies the strength. So I remember we even did an experiment with it where we put the one plastic bottle that is completely compacted, and we had a car run over and reverse back to it, and that plastic bottle remained intact. You cannot push that wall. You cannot, like you would have a better chance to knock down a brick wall than my plastic bottle wall. It's strong, it's durable, it's not expensive. The cost of making that wall is 1/3 of what you would to make a brick wall. And also it's bulletproof. We live in Wajir.
Salat anapania kujenga nyumba kwa kutumia chupa za plastiki. Kando na mji wa Wajir, kila kunaponyesha, mirundiko ya chupa za plastiki huonekana katika mitaro ya maji na mito, hasa sehemu za mijini. Hali hii husababisha maji kutuama na kutoa nafasi murwa ya mbu kuzana.
You're driving in the road and you see someone throwing off a bottle and you just wonder where that person is coming from. It is institutions like NEMA to be supported to do what they must be able to do, because there is capacity issue. They have no funding, and even the police themselves to be able to deal with this. So the only shortest route is to create businesses around this so that people can notice that when I'm throwing this away, I'm actually throwing away money.
Tunaendelea kuhakikisha producers also take responsibility wa kuhakikisha hizi plastiki zimetolewa kwa mazingira.
Kazi anayoifanya Farhia inatukumbusha kuwa usipoziba ufa utajenga ukuta. Ni jukumu la kila mmoja wetu kuwajibika katika utunzaji wa mazingira kwa njia moja au nyingine, na wala sio kazi ya serikali pekee. Dan Kaburu, K24, makala ya Sauti ya Mazingira.